continue with our live coverage, let's take a look at what different foreign ambassadors to the state of Kuwait have to say about our country's democratic process.
I mean, as we're all aware, the COVID-19 pandemic here in Kuwait and its impact, it's evolved over the year, and the government itself has had to evolve and make adjustments. We went through the curfew period, we went through various lockdown restrictions. COVID-19 is no joke, and what we're seeing in Europe at the moment and North America in terms of second and third waves is deeply, deeply concerning. Lots of hard work and efforts have been done here in Kuwait to contain its spread. And I think the government has taken very, very seriously the threat of COVID-19 and its impact on society. I have every expectation going forward, including for the elections, that the government will continue to take COVID-19 very, very seriously and ultimately do what they need to do, which is protect citizens and residents here in Kuwait from COVID-19. I think there's been both negatives and positives in terms of the use of digital platforms or social media. Important that candidates are using this so that they can get out their messages and connect with people in a safe and protected way. I think that's really important. At the end of the day, the health and safety of the public needs to be paramount. But at the same time, there needs to be an opportunity for candidates to get their message out and connect with people. So I think social media has allowed them to do it. If you want my personal opinion, nothing beats face-to-face human interaction, but sadly that's not the times that we're living in right now. I do feel at times social media can maybe confuse some of the deeper messages and maybe dilute some of the policy debates. But that's reality. We live in an extremely disruptive year and we just have to adapt and go with it. And I think that's what you're seeing now in terms of electioneering by the candidates. Social media is the vehicle and we have to live with that. Kuwaitis, both men and women, are not shy in terms of expressing their political opinion. Your newspapers are not shy in terms of airing opinions and airing think pieces. There's a rich tradition from what I've seen in my 3 years of debate, of scrutiny, of discussion and productive dialogue. So what I see is impressive, and I think there is a very vibrant and rich scene here. And I think what that shows is that Kuwaitis are comfortable with democratic traditions. I think they're comfortable with their political rights, and they're also comfortable with their civic freedoms. So from my 3 years of observations, Kuwait appears to me anyway to be rigorously embracing its democratic tradition, and I'm looking forward to experiencing and seeing first-hand elections on December 5th. I think I'm impressed by the number of women this year who have put themselves forward to run for the elections on December the 5th. I think it's testament to Kuwait to see those numbers. Women, as you outlined, they play a strong and diverse role here in Kuwait society. So there's absolutely no reason at all not to see them represented at the political level. And I've seen in the past, we've had good numbers of Kuwaiti women running for elections. But we still only have, currently, one Kuwaiti female MP. So something needs to be done. There's a gap between those running for office and those actually getting voted into office. And there's a gap there. And of course, 33 candidates running and only one into office. Something needs to be done to fill that gap. So I'm hopeful and confident that we'll see more women elected, not just running for office, at the upcoming elections. I know there's been some very, very good work done by a number of civil society groups here in Kuwait in order to give female candidates the necessary skills and training to make the jump from being a candidate to being an MP. And I think that's really important going forward. Yeah, I mean, absolutely. I mean, all you have to do is look around society, around you. Look into your cabinet. You know, you have some very, very capable female ministers currently. Look into your private sector in terms of some of the large banks here. Extremely and highly capable women leaders here in Kuwait. Look in your civil service across it. You have women leaders there performing and serving their country with distinction. So I think look in your hospitals at the moment as Kuwait